Hello everyone, happy St. Patrick's Day. And since it is St. Patrick's Day, or at least I hope I got this out on St. Patrick's Day. Anyway, either way, it doesn't matter if I got this out on St. Patrick's Day or not. Either way, we're reviewing Leprechaun 3.
Or you can also call this movie Leprechaun in Vegas, because the movie takes place in Las Vegas. Or at least how much they can afford and put him in Vegas, since, you know, this was the first in the series to be direct-to-video, but unlike Jason Takes Manhattan, somehow the Leprechaun actually is in Vegas more than Jason was, even though this movie is a lower budget. But the setting doesn't matter, it just shows the Leprechaun trying to get his goal.
Oh, well, I guess the setting does matter more than the plot. Well, the only difference between this and the first two is the setting, and there are two leprechauns, but that's about it. And that's pretty much the difference in any other Leprechaun. But anyway, let's review Leprechaun 3, The Leprechaun in a Casino.
So the movie begins with some green text on a black background, and the title.
And since nothing is happening, let's skip to the good stuff.
So we really start with some shots of Vegas, because it's cheaper to shoot there than New York. So we go to a little pawn shop where this poor guy, an eye patch and no leg and a hook for a hand, gives this guy a leprechaun statue, telling him not to take the medallion off, and he gets 20 bucks.
Wow, poor guy. He looks like fucking Captain Hook. Except even more worse than Captain Hook, since, you know, he has his hook, no eye, and no leg. I'm guessing the leprechaun did that to him, because, you know, leprechaun would do stuff like that.
So the leprechaun wakes up, seeing the gold, and seeing him getting his ear bit.
I like Indian food. So spicy.
Well, you're a little racist midget, so shut the fuck up.
So he then looks at his shoes, but that's not what he wants. He wants to eat those yummy toes. So we can learn that medallion is his weakness. So while he's leaving, his shilling falls out. So that we can go to our main guide, him almost running over this chick. He tries to fix her bug, but it can't be fixed.
Wow, a bunch of people will be playing Punch Buggy out there and see that bug. You're gonna make a lot of people punch people. I mean, I would play the game myself right now, but I don't have anybody to play it with.
So they go to Chicago so he can listen to some video on leprechauns that he had for some reason. So the Lep then learns that he lost a shilling. So they actually are going down to a casino so he can put a few little leprechauns in his magnum.
Let me show you how many leprechauns I got in my gun. 1 little leprechaun, 2 little leprechauns, 3 little leprechauns, 4 little leprechauns, 5 little leprechauns, and 6 little... I only got 5!
I'm shilling short!
So he hides his gold and finds that shilling there, and he finds the leprechaun also.
But the leprechaun can create a pretty good illusion. Dumbass! Why in the fuck would you shoot at a leprechaun when it's standing still and it's magical? It's a fucking illusion, you dumbass. I mean, really, what the fuck, dumbass?
So he gives it a finger, but this man is dangerous when he puts the medallion right in his mouth, making him run away. So Scott here, who isn't 21, is letting the casino to gamble, and we meet Fazio and Loretta, who needs a boob job.
Hey, if she's good enough for Leatherface, she's good enough for anybody, alright?
So they burn stuff, but he's not allowed to do it because his boss hits on her a lot and he really likes her, so he won't let her die. And because he needs to give these guys some money, too.
And why does he need to give these guys money? I got no fucking ideas. I don't say it in the movie. I don't really even care either, so... whatever, I don't give a fuck.
So he's going to meet them later, so then he goes to gamble a lot of money, and they have some fun.
There was an old man of Madras whose balls were made of fine brass. So in stormy weather, They both clanged together, and sparks flew out of his ass.
Yep, Leprechaun likes the rhyme more in this movie than in the other ones most. He rhymes a little bit more, but later in the series he'll be rhyming just a little bit more because he'll be rapping.
From the Emerald Isle to your place in the hood, on the man of green, come to do no good. Left in the hood, come to do no good. Left in the hood, come to do no good.
Ugh. Never play that again unless I'm reviewing it. Which won't be, let's see, I'm on Leprechaun 3, so for another 2 years.
They make a deal, but you can never trust a leprechaun ever.
I told you a terrible lie, and now you're going to die!
See? Never trust that little shit. Ever, you dumbass.
So then he loses his shirt because there's cheating, so he goes to take his watch to the pawn shop, and there's a magic act with trapdoors. So we see the Lep strangle the man to death, so he has no way to find his gold. But then he comes in and finds the gold to make a wish. To win.
I've lost him! He's got me shilling! He's got me shilling!
Cool. Teleportation. Make it so the leprechaun can't kill you. That definitely helps. I mean, I do have a question though. Where did he get the money? Because, he lost his shirt and everything, so, I mean, I guess the coin magically gave him money or something, or maybe he lost his watch. No, he probably does still have his watch. So, the coin probably just gave him money. I'm probably just overthinking this shit. I mean, it's a Leprechaun movie. I don't give a fuck about how things work.
So now he starts to win because of the gold, so he can see the Lep in Vegas.
Palaces, completely full of riches. I'll rip them off and rob them blind, those dirty sons of bitches.
Well, at least he's in Vegas more than Jason was in Manhattan.
So the booth is down for a few minutes, and they give him free everything. So he goes to her and he wants to share the money with her.
A little soon, buddy. Can you step it back a bit, please?
So back with the Lep, he finds where his gold is. With a lot of luck, he also finds an Elvis impersonator.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
Hey, man, you do that pretty good. Next time, make sure you get paid for it.
Actually, because this is a movie, of course he's getting paid.
Vegas, my kind of town.
Well, it's better than playing Ewok, that's for sure.
So Lep gives this man a little gift, a green piece of shit. So they decide to go and steal the money.
Or you always could take the money because he's under 21, but I guess this is more fun.
So because he's a leprechaun, he wins a lot, and he makes a human slot machine.
Well, at least she got some money from it.
Look out, Vegas. I'm taking over.
So then he goes in, but he's only able to steal the gold, no money. So Lep comes in and he doesn't have the gold, so he bleeds on him and he's tossed out the window.
Next time, I'll take the elevator.
Yeah, but that getting thrown out a window is much more fun.
So he begins to turn into a leprechaun because of the blood.
It's kind of like a werewolf, but not as cool, because it's a leprechaun.
So then Mitch takes the coin from her, makes a wish so they can fuck Tammy. So she comes talking like a little girl and beating him up in the elevator to go and fuck him.
Hey, getting beat up is totally worth it. As long as you're getting laid, alright? No, wait, he doesn't get laid, so I guess it isn't worth it. Never mind.
So they go upstairs and she strips for him, but she makes a wish, I guess, that snaps her out of it, so she gets fired for being a tease.
Yeah, I'm kind of fucked up. Well, for her at least. Not sure if you get arrested for that, because he made a wish and, she did go along with it when she was... And they can't really prove anything, but for her, it's kind of fucked up, but for him, it's a fucking tease.
So after that, he wakes up really in the mood for potatoes. So then the Lep makes some porn for him that comes out of his TV, so He makes a bad Irish accent, and she tells him what happened. So they go upstairs for the Leprechaun screams, saying his name until he doesn't say his name, and he notices it, so she turns into a robot and electrocutes him.
Well, at least you had fun before you died. And you died in a pretty creative way, I'll say that for the least. But I don't have to censor that, do I? Whatever. You know what? I'm gonna censor it anyway, just in case. Just in case.
So then they find him, and these guys also come in to be killed by him, I guess, so they can get away. Him still turned to a leprechaun, and then she gives a wish.
Wait a minute. She kinda already made her wish. When she took the coin from Mitch, she said this: I got a wish for you. So, she made a wish to undo his wish. So, she shouldn't have a second wish. And they say later that you can't have a second wish. Unless, when you take it, the wish gets done. But then, when she gets the coin taken from her, she should turn back to original self. So, this is... I shouldn't be worrying about this, should I?
So she gets her wish, and Fazio takes the coin wishing to be a great magician. So Lep finds her in there and makes her look even better.
Your boobs are big, your butt is small, but still you're in for quite a fall.
Oh, wait a minute. Is he gonna do what I think he's gonna do?
What are you doing to me?
Oh, damn. I'll tell you this for sure. It's fucking creative.
So now she looks like a fish, and can't even fit through the door because she's so fat. So then the Lep gets an umbrella, so you know it's kind of what's gonna happen.
Cool, her ass blew up.
Now that was quite a load to have to explode. What a lovely lass. I had to blow up your ass, but now I must hit the road.
So now they go down to the crime scene, which should have more cops in it, but whatever. They couldn't afford it, I guess. So he doesn't like the medallion now. So then they find the gold, but they can't wish him away.
A leprechaun's gold can do him no harm.
Plus, you kinda already made your wish on that coin.
For pulling this trick, I'll chop off your dick!
Whew, whew. God damn, I think I felt that. I almost felt that myself. Jesus Christ, Leprechaun, don't chop off somebody's dick. Ugh.
So now they gotta run away and take him to the hospital, so for some reason the Lep goes after them. They do some tests on him with some jokes, him having green blood, Clover saying fuck you, and Leprechaun at EKG.
This is some sort of joke. I don't find it at all amusing.
So then they take his money, where Lep tries to cut Tammy's nose off for his gold, but Scott breaks out and tells him where his gold is with Fazio. So he lets her out to make him go away, him giving the finger before he goes.
I love you too, buddy. See ya.
And now it's time to go to the show, where the Leprechaun upstage him a lot, making him go into a box, getting out with a chainsaw, but Fazio is fucked because he already made his wish.
Even though, like I said earlier, she made 2 wishes somehow. I guess the coin is just a dick and, wants to see him die.
So the Lep cuts him in half, showboating a bit.
Cool, Damn, I'm not sure. I guess that would be considered off-screen-ish. But it's pretty damn cool. And fucked up.
So now all the people are in panic, and the Leprechaun stupidly brings out his gold and tries to get him on the green side, but he says no, so the gold is burned. The Leprechaun, with obvious line work, is also burned. So after he's done burning, the Leprechaun is now dead, and they throw out the coin to end the movie.
You might want to throw that coin a little bit farther, since the Leprechaun can come back from just 1 coin. And I learned this from Leprechaun Returns, but that doesn't matter. Anyway, that was Leprechaun 3, and I liked it. It's definitely the best in the series, but the series doesn't have any good movies, really.
Leprechaun 3 is a really fun movie. You definitely can't take this movie seriously, though. The kills are actually really great, and it definitely shows the tone of the movie, and yes, some of the acting does definitely suck, but the acting is definitely much better than the second movie, and Warwick Davis is always great, and you know what, I enjoy the movie. Most of the jokes hit, and you know what, I enjoy it. So I give Leprechaun 3 a 3 out of 5.
So anyway, next week, well, I'm not gonna say what we're doing next week, because, you know, just look at last year, and maybe you might get a hint at what I'm doing next week, but anyway, that doesn't matter. I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Now that was quite a load to have to explode. What a lovely lass. I had to blow up your ass, but now I must hit the road.